There's nothing in the world like gold. You know that? Nothing in the world. A gold bar is smooth as skin and it keeps shining and shining. It's beautiful. It has its own pure color like nothing else in this world. And it never rusts. Did you know that? Never. It just keeps shining down there. And I'm the only one that knows where it is.
Come on.
That's right.
Wait.
Laura, there's no gold.
Shh, I'm the only one. Well, I get both.
Just a few people. I invited 30, 40. Very simple, a little picnic on deck.
Come here. Will you come back here?
What, how about some caviar, darling? Oh, yes, and those little sandwiches. What do you call them? You know, the ones without the crusts?
Canapes.
Canapé. Oh, and champagne. Cases and cases of champagne. My dress, I'll get it all wrinkled before the party.
Well, I think you should take it off.
Bart!
The bakers.
You said they'd be gone until tomorrow.
All right. Make up the bed. I'll keep on deck as long as I can. I'm here. I'm just fixing the taps. Get that dress off, quick.
Come on, Laura, let's move it, huh? It'll be lunchtime before these people get their breakfast.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Here you go. Sorry it took so long. What'd you guys like?
I'd like to catch your boyfriend hauling in some more dope. One of these days I'm gonna.
Hey, you want this in your lap?
I want you in my lap.
You touch me again.
Hey, I'm only checking for contraband.
What's the matter? Can't you take a joke?
I'm tired of being the joke.
Keep your job. Be friendly. It's good for business.
Hey, don't let him get to you.
I can't help it. That Coast Guard guy's always talking like my boyfriend's some kind of criminal. Cream?
No, back and strong.
Hangover?
Just a case of bankruptcy. It's 2 seasons. I can't pay my bills. Bank's on my tail good. You're gonna repossess everything.
Oh, no. Keating, you work so hard. They can't...
Come on, Laura, let's go. You got orders waiting over here. Come on.
Just being friendly, it's good for business. Chris, I had this dream. I was back in that old house where I was born. I walked into the kitchen and my mother was sitting at the table. She looked up and then she lifted this bar of gold out of her lap and held it to me.
That's from the old man and his stories.
She was smiling. So I tried to walk to her, but my legs were stuck like in cement. I couldn't move. Then I woke up. We never had much. Seemed like everyone was always better off. All those kids with their new clothes and their fancy parties. I was never a part of that.
I hate to see you upset about the past.
What's the future? You bowing and scraping to the bakers and me waiting on tables. I have to go get ready for work. Sampson!
Hi.
Are you all right?
Who the hell cares?
Oh, what happened? Your eye, somebody beat you up.
Yeah, they took my stuff. My good pair of shoes.
Come on, you're coming to my house.
Yeah, I need a drink. Cocoa?
Now, when I was a little girl and I felt bad, my mother would give me a cup of cocoa. And it always made me feel better.
Oh.
You know what, Sampson? Last night I dreamt about gold. I guess I've been listening to too many of your stories.
Them weren't stories. It was for real. Listen, I'm the only one that come out alive.
What happened?
This is a hurricane. The waves big as mountains come crashing down over the bows, send everything flying. And I grabbed hold of a hunk of wood that got tore out of the deck. Everything crashed and crashed.
Did somebody find you and rescue you?
No, no. I just hung on till I was washed ashore. I tell you something. You know, we were supposed to be carrying a load of tin from Bolivia. But what we was really carrying come from the casinos in Cuba. We were sneaking in a load of gold. It was the Santa Cruz. I never told that name to no one before. Never, never.
You're telling the truth, aren't you?
I got a lot of faults, but I ain't a liar. What are we doing going to the library?
Here it is. July 27th, 1946. Santa Cruz lost at sea.
What?
How many men on board?
20?
Who was the captain?
A tough old buzzard. He's a Swede. His name was Sorensen.
How many survivors?
Just me. Well, maybe it says in that paper there wasn't none, you see, because nobody knew about me, and I never told because I knew someday I was going back for what was in that hole.
We'll need a boat and a diver with equipment, lots of equipment.
What are you saying? What I think you're saying?
I'm going to quit my job and stake you.
We mean partners? I don't want no partners.
That boat sank almost 40 years ago, and you haven't gone back yet. You need me.
I don't know.
This is your chance to make it happen. 50-50.
50-50.
Huh?
Let's have a drink!
Oh, no. No drinking. You have to stay sober, do you understand?
Yeah? What is it, Judge?
I want to hire you and your equipment. 500 here, another 500 when we get back.
Well, what kind of job is this?
Diving.
Diving for what?
Gold.
Laura, I thought you were smarter than that. I dive these waters every day. There's no gold out there.
Well, it's my risk.
You're throwing your money away, believe me. Look, you're a nice woman. I don't want to see you do it.
Okay. I'll go get somebody else.
Well, now, wait a minute. Look, I don't want to take your money from you, Laura. Things being the way they are, you got yourself a diver.
But if the bakers find out, I'm gonna get canned.
We'll be back before the bakers. They'll never know the difference. Besides, they're planning to fire you. I heard them.
I don't want any trouble. And if this precious boat gets as much as a scuff mark...
The boat will be fine. Look, I know what you're thinking. It sounds absurd, searching for gold. But what if it pays off? What if we actually find it? Can you imagine? We could travel, all those places we just talk about. And Chris, you could stand up to your father again.
Laura, Sampson is an old drunk. He's not gonna even show up tomorrow.
But he'll be here. And he'll be here sober. He's gonna show us the way. Just trust me.
Is your partner here yet?
Don't worry, Sampson will be here. Chris, this is Ben Keating.
Yeah, I've seen him around. What's he doing here?
Diver. I told you.
Nice boat you got here, Chris.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. You got any other shoes?
Yeah.
Put them on. No black souls allowed on deck. Right, Laura?
Yeah. Come on, Keating. Cruise quarters are this way.
Eau de parfum. French perfume, huh?
Too much. Good-looking guy, huh?
Needs a haircut.
Don't. You've got shoes on, you know, and Chris is very fussy about this boat.
Just wait a minute. Let me guess here. Which side do you sleep on? This side, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it feels like you. Still kind of warm. Like a little animal was burrowed in here.
Keating.
Rich and fancy, is that what you want?
It's not just that.
Well, what is it then? You're staking all your money on a treasure hunt.
I want a life for Chris and me.
Lucky guy.
Come on, Keating. The cruise quarters are this way.
Navy was better than this.
Complaining already?
No complaints, boss lady. As long as I get paid. What's wrong with the guest suites?
You're not a guest. Chris wants you in here.
I found a hill of
moving
solid
here.
gold, and brother, was I glad. Till morning, boom! The morning come, I found out a dream was all I had.
I tell you.
Oh, what a pity.
Sampson, you promised.
Oh, I had to celebrate. Oh, what a pity.
Well, don't just stand there. We have to sober him up. No more booze.
Going for a joyride with your boyfriend?
None of your business.
Well, it could be, if he's up to his old tricks.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're taking a little trip.
This the cruise director? I'll catch you trying to run drugs. And I'm gonna bust you so bad your daddy can't buy you out of this one.
We're just going for a little fishing trip, Jack.
Well, I'll be waiting for you when you get back. And when you do, I'm gonna search this boat from stem to stern. I got my eyes on you, Barnes. Just don't forget it. And if I have to, I'm gonna tear this boat apart plank by plank.
Smell the salt. God, I love it.
Yeah, can't go fast enough for me. All I really want is to travel, go different places and see how people live.
I don't want much, just a little bit of what I had.
I'll settle for the $500 still coming to me.
You know what else I want? I don't laugh, but I really want a piano. I've always wanted a piano.
Well, you'll think of a few more things you want before this is over. You'll change, you know. Because gold is just like booze or gambling. You always want more. Gets into your blood, nothing else matters.
Well, that's not gonna happen to us.
Well, I seen it. You know, I worked in a casino in Cuba in the 30s, and I seen rich people come in there, men and women, and go busted over the turn of a card. I seen what greed does.
Good night, Sampson.
Good night, boss lady.
Watch those ashes, Keating. You do that again, you're gonna have to replank this entire deck.
You do that again, and I'll wipe the deck with your face.
You're on my boat.
Who are you trying to kid? You're just babysitting this boat. You're nothing more than the baker's flunky.
While you're on this boat, you do what I say.
Let's get something straight. I work for the lady, not her lover boy.
Keating, stop. Come on, Chris.
Greed and lust will eat you alive if you let them.
Just try and get along with him. That's all I ask. We need him.
I don't like the way he looks at you.
Men have been looking at me like that all my life. I can handle it.
I don't want him getting any ideas.
Hey. You own me or something?
Yes, I do. Every inch.
You're up early.
Yep. Where's Loverboy?
Do me a favor and don't call him that.
It was a joke.
I was making a joke.
He's not the way you think. You don't know him like I do. He's had hard times.
Yeah, got busted for dope and his daddy bought him off.
And disowned him.
Makes me want to cry.
Keating, he means a lot to me.
So, you and Chris gonna find this buried treasure and, what, live happily ever after?
Yo, there's nothing wrong with that, trying to make your dreams come true. Don't you have any dreams?
Nope. Except when I'm dreaming about you.
We're right here.
We're right on course. We're making good time.
Well, how much further do we have to go? We're a day out of Key West.
Well, our destination's somewheres in these waters. I'll tell you when we get there.
Look, if we run this course too far, we're gonna get into trouble.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of drug runners out there, and some of those guys that slit your throat for a chance to use this boat. Who's ever on watch has to keep their eye on the radar. However, if worse comes to worse, this will take care of it.
Chris thinks we're on a wild goose chase. What are we looking for, Sampson?
Well, I'll tell you, pretty one. Only you. Now, there's a tiny island. 1 day's sail from Grant Harbor. And that's where the Santa Cruz went down.
What's it look like?
Well, you'll see for yourself tomorrow. And it's right over there.
Okay.
Help! Laura! She's overboard! Help! Stop the boat! Help! 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 She's overboard! Help! Help! I'm Keating! Help me!
Get the life ring, I'm coming about! Man, Laura's overboard. Get the spotlight.
Sampson's over too!
You see him?
Coming around, they're both over! Laura! I can't see him! Sampson!
Gotta be there somewhere.
Laura! Laura!
There they are. Throw the line out back.
Bravo!
Hey, just hold on to this!
Swim to the rope! Please!
Get grab a hold!
Hang on!
On it tight.
It is the second time the old sea nearly got.
I owe you one, Sampson.
This was a stupid idea. I should have known better. I really should have known better. Why am I doing this?
The gold.
What gold, Laura? Where is it? I don't see any gold.
What's the matter with you? Why you hollering? This girl almost drowned.
That's right, and it's your fault. You filled her head with all those drunken dreams. It's all a mess.
I don't see any island.
It was here.
Yeah, well, maybe you were seeing things.
Maybe you were never even on the boat, were you? Maybe you're just making this whole thing up.
We'll find it. We've got to.
You said it was a few hours sail from Grand Harbor? Well, the day is over now.
Laura, it's a waste of time.
We've come too far to call it quits. We'll search as long as there's light. Sampson! Oh, come here, quickly, come on!
What?
Oh, Chris!
What's the matter with you?
Keating! Get up here, hurry! Oh. Come on,
What's going on?
Hurry up!
Where?
Look.
Oh, everybody. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's it! You wouldn't believe me, would you? You thought I was loony, didn't you? That's the thing right there! Right straight ahead!
Don't believe
The
it.
gold's right beneath us! The gold's right beneath us! The gold's right beneath us! I'm going down. It's my treasure.
Look, somebody's got to stay on board. You're it.
Think we're gonna run off with all your precious gold?
Okay, let's get going. We're gonna search this area in a grid pattern. Come on.
Damn seabed shifts after every storm. Even if this is the right island, that wreck could be anywhere after all these years.
We're probably not even close.
We're close. I know we are.
We better be, because I ain't getting paid to search in this higher ocean.
Well, the gold isn't going to swim to us.
Yeah, and the old man can't swim to the gold.
Hey, partner.
I ain't going back there broke and be a bum again. I never told you something, but I spent a lot of my life in jail.
I kind of guessed.
It was a bum rap. They gave me 10 years the first time. And then, well, I don't know, once you've been in jail, it's hard to stay out.
We're gonna make it, Sampson.
No more bumming beers. You know what I want? I want a place of my own. That's what I want. You know, a place with some life. A place where if a guy comes in who's down in his luck, I could show him some respect. Make him feel he's got a home.
Sampson's bar.
Yeah. Something like that. Huh?
Hey, Sampson! I need you to help me.
What?
You know how to do this?
Yes, I know how to do this.
All right, just make sure it's secure.
All right.
Don't, Keating.
How'd you know it was me?
I knew. I sensed it. I've seen you. It has to be strictly business between you and me, Keating.
Okay. Business. I'm doing most of the work around here. I want to share.
We made a deal. You got half the money, you'll get the rest when we get back home.
You think you and your boyfriend can find the gold alone? You just go to it. I'm not diving unless I get a share.
This is blackmail, Keating, and I won't stand for it.
Great. Send Sampson down to my place in the morning. And let me know how it goes.
How much do you want?
Hey, I'm not greedy.
We have no choice. He's got us over a barrel. It's only 5% of our share, and Sampson agreed.
Well, I didn't. Laura, I see his game. He's after you. He's after the gold. He's not getting any of my share. He's not getting anything of mine.
What are you talking about, your share, my share? It's our share. We're in this together.
Together? You, me, and Keating? No way. I want it all to be separate.
You want to be separate? Fine with me.
You're going. You're with me. You are going to stay in here with me.
Like hell I am.
What were you doing up there on deck with Keating?
Nothing.
I don't trust either one of you. What happened? We're on a reef! All right, pull up the anchor. I'll back us off. Get it up! Okay, we're all clear! Set her off! It was your job. You were supposed to secure the anchor.
No damage was done. It could have happened to anybody.
Well, it's not going to happen again. The Bakers are getting this boat back in one piece. I'm turning around.
Chris, we can't. One more day.
No! Don't you understand? It's like hunting for a needle.
I ain't quitting.
Get yourself another boat. What are you doing? Laura! Laura! I'm going after her. Me too.
What do you mean you can't get to it?
We can't reach it. It's below a steel grate.
Well, how are we going to get it out?
You need an underwater cutting torch. You don't have the money for that. You don't. Well, I do. I've got the $500 that Laura gave me. We can buy the stuff back at Grand Island. Not so fast.
Look, I'm willing to put up the money, but not for 10%.
Well, you're not getting any more of my share.
Your share of what? The gold's not any good if you can't get to it. I'm putting up the money. I want an equal share.
It's fine with me.
Oh, it's easy for you to say. You still get 25%. It all comes out of my half.
Wait a minute, Sampson. We need Keating. There's no gold without him. You said it yourself. Everybody has to have a share. This way we'll all be equal. Come on. Partners.
Well, all right. Take care of this?
Go on, both of you, and you come out.
How far is town?
Half a mile.